Didn't mean to get that on the screen. Yes, this fancy thing right here is what I use to try to get the camera to focus on me when I'm shooting on my own, because otherwise I get blurry, because by the time I step back here it's autofocused and blah blah blah. So, welcome back guys. We're going to do another exciting episode of me talking head, because I think it's cool. Today we're going to talk about something that David Greene has coined the upgrade hack. I'm lucky enough to have David Greene as a friend, and I've been able to talk to him a couple times about the subject, and I think that you'll get something out of this. An upgrade hack is just a different way of looking at things when it comes to remodeling, renovation, or repairs, and it's going to be kind of exciting to talk you through this new way of thinking. It's a mindset change, but it'll be good for you. Upgrade hacks. Today we're going to be talking about this, and what is an upgrade hack? Who knows? No one knows. It's this new thing. It's awesome. Upgrade hack is basically a way to change your mindset, right? So it is when something breaks and you're like, oh no, it broke, that's miserable, I have to fix it. And then you decide to spend more money to fix it with a more expensive version. Why would anybody do that? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because if you're going to spend $2,000 to replace your furnace, why not spend $2,300 to replace the same furnace with a better one that'll save you money over time, make your place more efficient, make your place quieter, make your place warmer, whatever the case may be, last longer. That extra $300 is not that much, right? Don't get me wrong. The reason the upgrade hack is so powerful is because something already broke. You're already spending money. I'm going to use an analogy of mine from a personal life experience for something that I upgrade hacked that I didn't really know I was upgrade hacking. Back in December of 2010, I bought a 1988 Ford pickup truck, right? An old beater 5-speed farm truck that was actually my first vehicle. Still have it because I'm sentimental and whatever. I rebuilt the engine. It's a fun truck. But none of that matters. Point is, I wanted, like all good southern boys, to throw big old tires on it, right? And play in the mud and have my truck looking sexy. Those tires are expensive and I was not making a whole lot of money. So, what did I do? I bought the tires. But I bought them in a smart way. You know, instead of buying $1,200 to $2,000 worth of Mickey Thompsons, I just stayed driving the exact same tires until they finally were not usable anymore. Once those tires reached a point where they were too bald and just not roadworthy anymore, while I'd been saving up, I had to replace them anyway. So instead of spending $1,200 on a new set of Mickey Thompsons, I spent $1,200 on a new set of Mickey Thompsons, but I was already going to have to spend $400 or $500 to replace the tires. So really, I only spent $700 or $800 different, which is not the most effective of the upgrade hack, but that's the general concept. If you want to replace something with a nicer version, why not wait until you have to replace it anyway? That way you can justify the fact that you're really only paying a little bit more than you had to pay anyway. Again, this is not a life-changing theory, but it is a mindset game that can really benefit you in the long haul with your rental property. So I know that in the past I've talked about granite countertops not being worthwhile as a renter, but that's not always true. Let's say that you buy a property and the countertops need to be redone anyway. Well, let's say that you look at a concrete countertop, which is kind of a new trend, and it's going to cost you $600. And let's say the granite countertop is going to cost you $1,000. In this scenario, the granite countertop would really only cost you $400 more than you have to pay anyway. The question is not, is $1,000 worth the extra $5 or $10 a month that you'll get in rent? The question now becomes, is $400 a month worth the extra $5 or $10 a month you get in rent? The answer that I think is yes, because over 4 years you pay it off. And you'll be able to charge a little more when you sell the property. This is a mindset shift of looking at things from a different point of view to realize that sometimes paying an extra $200 or $300 for a higher quality, value-added version of something will actually pay dividends. I'm going to go back to my furnace example because I recently had to replace a $2,000 furnace in one of my apartment buildings. And for me, it was absolutely worth the extra $300 to have a more efficient furnace that was going to last another 5 years, because in the long run, that'll pay itself off. Whether I'm the one reaping those benefits, or I can charge a little bit more rent because my tenants are reaping those utilities benefits, or I just charge a little bit more because I have a furnace that'll last that much longer and is that much higher grade, honestly, it's worth it no matter what. So if that $300 doesn't somehow recoup its investment over the next 20 years, it was $300. But I promise it will. Alright guys, this short video was talking about upgrade hacks, changing your mindset, and understanding that you don't always have to just buy the most expensive version, but sometimes it is very advantageous to buy the most expensive version if it already broke, and it's only going to cost you a little bit more. Alright guys, if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and click the little follow button down there. And if you don't like the video, then go ahead and comment and tell me what I could do better, because I'm only going to learn that way. So please, throw the negativity at me, throw the shade as they call it these days, and let me hear the good stuff, because I'm not going to get any better if you guys don't tell me what I need to work on. Awesome. Thanks. Have a great day.